hope you're all doing well. So I apologize that my look is a little clashy, but I filmed another video before this. Welcome to another episode of Brandless Beauty. And Brandless Beauty is a series that I created on my channel where we focus on the techniques, sometimes the tools, but more so the techniques and the methods used to create a look versus the specific brands. You can pretty much achieve, there's enough dupes out there where you can achieve pretty much any look that you want without having to buy a specific product. And so that's kind of what I like to focus on. I love to teach, and so this is that kind of series if you're new. So I'm getting all my things together. This episode is going to be all about the classic red lip. Just take a moment. Take a moment to process that one, because this is the classic red lip. When you think of makeup, you think of a red lip. You think of lipstick, you think of a red lip. Red lips have been classic for years. I believe that there is a red lip for every single person. You can't go wrong with the red lips. You can't go wrong. So I have, which I'm not going to share the brands, but I have a couple different types. I want to talk about different types of lipstick, different undertones of red, that kind of thing. How you should choose your red, and then we'll get into like application, that kind of thing. Are you with me? Are you with me? So there are different types of red lipstick. First off, let's figure out a formula. Let's figure out a formula first before we figure out a shade. Lipstick comes in different formulas. Obviously, you have your classic bullet lipstick. You have your liquid lipstick. You have your lip pencils. For demonstration, I have all bullet lipsticks, but I actually have one liquid lipstick as well. Liquid lipsticks tend to last longer. They're matte liquid lipstick. They tend to dry down completely matte. They tend to last longer, but they're a little bit drying on the lips. Also, if you want to go with the bullet lipstick, most bullet lipstick formulas are either a cream or a matte finish. I know some have like a shiny finish, but most bullet lipsticks are a matte or a creamy sheen finish. Like what I'm wearing right now, this is a creamy finish. You can go that route. That's definitely a little bit more comfort. It's not going to last as long as a liquid lipstick. And then you have glossy red lips, which is self-explanatory, super shiny. They probably last the shortest amount of time, but they definitely make the biggest statement because they're so shiny. So depending on what you're doing with your red lip, depending on where you're going, how this night is going, you can determine that. I personally prefer a matte bullet lipstick, but even more than that, I prefer a matte liquid lipstick. I am not a touch-up person in lipstick, and red is one of those lipsticks where you don't want to, if you get it on your teeth, it's not a nude. So it's like, it's very like easy. It's very easy to pull off, but it's also very easy to mess up as well. If it can start to look gross if we don't take care of our red lip. So choosing your formula is what's best for you. I also don't like lipstick stains on glasses, on straws. Ugh, so gross to me. I don't like that. So if you don't mind leaving lipstick stains, some people think it's sexy, then yeah. I prefer a matte liquid lipstick where it's transfer proof, that kind of thing. So that's something else you want to think about. Okay, did we go through all the formula? So once you pick your formula out, look in that formula for different shades of red. So there are plenty of shades of red, and you have different types of reds. I'm going to show you what they look like on my skin tone. So you have warm reds, you have cool reds, which I call them like orange-based reds or blue-based reds. I prefer blue-based reds. And then you have just like true red. Red in itself is a warm color. So like sometimes you may feel as though this red is off or I can't pull off red. More than likely it's the undertone. And it also goes with your undertone. But I'm not going to put that much emphasis on undertone, because like I say here and tell you, if you have a warm undertone, try a warm red. Or cool, like you can go opposite or you can go complementary. But honestly, with the red, I think a lot of your hair color plays into it, whatever eye look you have on. So like if I had on a warmer eye look, this warmer red definitely would seem to fit, versus this look kind of doesn't go. Also, again, the tone. Some people prefer their reds almost on the pink side. Some people prefer their reds all the way like dark blood red. Neither one of those I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm talking about true reds, kind of in that middle of the spectrum. Pull it out of the crayon box type of red. I prefer a deep blood red. But again, that's all up to you. So in terms of like undertone, in terms of picking the right red lipstick, I don't think that is as important as it is to think about your hair color. your eye color, what eye look you're wearing with it. Those kind of things, in my opinion, mean a lot more with pairing your red than just your skin undertone. So let's go through really quickly and see what you like in terms of tone of reds. So you can start with the orange based red. These are warmer. They tend to be more summery shades. But yeah, orange based reds. This is a cream finish red. It's definitely orange based, and you'll see the difference when I pull up the next one. Now this is a blue based red. It's also matte and finish, but these tones are quite similar. As you can see, the shades of red are pretty similar. This one's just a little bit darker, but you can see this one's definitely warmer, and this one's definitely leaning cool. See how that difference in undertone? This is a blue based red, cool red. I like these kind of reds. This is like my classic go-to. This is actually like my classic go-to red shade. But yeah, this is a blue based red. I think these look beautiful on palest of the pale, deepest of the deep. I really do. But that's a blue based red. Now this is another example of a deeper red. I lean this was more on the neutral side. Now I'm looking in the camera, it looks a little more cool. But this is another example of, again, how just a slight tone shift. These reds are all in the same family, but the way that undertone can change them can definitely determine which red looks better on you. So when you go in the store, you can definitely swatch. You should definitely swatch. Drugstores are getting more testers. Let's pray they get them all. But if you can, definitely swatch and try them out, and try them on safely with an applicator to see which one complements you. All right, and then finally we have one more finish. That is the shiny finish. Now this finish, honey, is dangerous. The other ones I was talking about tone. This one is a finish. It's a little dangerous because this is probably the most messy. But honey, it is the, first off, this tone of lipstick, I absolutely love this lipstick. But just a shiny red lip. It brings a modern twist to a classic look. And because back in the day, that classic, I guess, Marilyn Monroe era kind of thing, the reds, from what I've seen, were always matte. This is a really nice poppin' shiny red. So once you figure out your formula, figured it out, let's do it. For the sake of this video, the demonstration will be a matte red lip. Even though this is gorgeous, this is not most common. It's not ideal. So we're going to go with the matte red lip. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so we're really close. We want to start with, why my face looks so big? Anyway, we're going to start with clean, dry, scrubbed lips. I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm. Again, we're doing a matte lip. Matte tends to be drying, but it definitely lasts the longest, and it just looks the most classic. So we're going to put some lip balm on. You should put your lip balm on before you do your makeup. That's what I do, but for the sake of this demo. And then we're going to blot it a little bit. See? Lips don't look super dry. Now, there are two lip colors you should always be careful with. And that is anything unnatural, black, gray, green, not unnatural, but uncommon, blue, and a red. Like if you're going to take extra steps, if there's a lipstick you are just not going to slap on, don't slap these on. So the first thing you're going to need is a lip liner. I use a standard pencil lip liner here in red, close to the shades you're going to be using, but red is red in terms of lip liner. And because you don't want the red to bleed out. Again, a red lip is really classic, and it looks the best when it is sharp, precise, and really just coats your lip, and your lip line, your natural lip line, or your unnatural lip line if you overline your lips. Hey. All right, so what you're going to do is go ahead and line your lips. I get the Cupid's bow out of the way, and how I do that, give me my mirror. How I do that is I make an X at the Cupid's bow. If you need to wipe off more lip balm, do so. But I pull my lip in and I go ahead and make an X at the Cupid's bow. Get that out of the way. Okay? And then I go ahead and line I don't underline or overline my lips. Just line them. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now to line that bottom lip, I pull my lip taut, like I'm smiling, and we're going to line. There we go. Now, because liquid lipsticks tend to kind of do this step for you, you kind of don't need to line with liquid lipsticks, but if I'm doing a red, I still line because, yeah. All right, and then you're going to fill it in with the lip liner. Fill your lip in. It's going to give a good base for the lipsticks to stick to, as well as you already know, kind of, I don't know, just do it. Good. You see how my lips still look moisturized? That lip balm will definitely help the situation. So, how to apply lipstick? We're using a bullet. Apply it normally as you would. Lipsticks with this kind of shape tend to work. Let me focus in a little bit more. So I'm not focused right now. Hold on. Lipsticks with this kind of shape tend to be the most classic and the best for application. So you're going to take that point of the lipstick and start at the Cupid's bow. Follow the same path that you used when we did the lip liner. Okay? Apply your lipstick. Now, if you have a pigmented lipstick, lipsticks come in different formulas. The least amount of layers you want to apply to your lip, the more comfortable you're going to be throughout the day. So you have your lipstick on now. Really pretty. Doesn't look that matte yet. It'll dry down. But two things you need to do to ensure that your lipstick doesn't transfer, you don't get it on your teeth. Number one, take your finger. Get all that lipstick off the inner part of your lip, so your lipstick does not wind up on your teeth. That's number one. Okay. Number two, we're going to set this lipstick. I know, an extra step, and you don't have to do it all the time, but if you really want that long wearing classic matte lip without using a liquid lipstick, this is what we're going to do. So some people take a tissue and put over top. I'm just going to show you the way I said it. I know this video is becoming really in depth over a red lip, but whatever. You're gonna blot first. Instant matte already. If you want another layer, go ahead. If you feel like you need another layer, go ahead. I don't feel as though I need another layer, but if you do, go ahead. Make sure you blot that layer too. You're gonna take a little bit of translucent powder, a sheer white powder. Put that on the lip. Blend it in. The powder will disappear. And you're left with this beautiful matte finish. You can add another layer of lipstick if you want to add another layer and powder that layer one more time. That's completely fine. But your lip is done. Now, something else that I don't do is like carve out my lips with concealer. You can, if your lips are uneven or if you just can't apply it evenly, you can do that. I am not doing that. But these are like all my tips and tricks on the red lip. So, let's zoom back out here. Beautiful. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about, not the products, because we didn't name any, but of the techniques mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.